Live on DAZN Worldwide, April 26th, Eubank Jr. versus Benn. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
This is Colin McGuigan for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Mckenna in London. Aaron, the biggest fight of your career. First of all, how's this fight week felt for you so far?
Yeah, it's been incredible so far. It's been a fantastic event so far. Yeah, it's been a fantastic event and one I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to fight night now. So far so good. It's been a good setup and I'm just looking forward to Saturday night and getting in there.
You're a young kid from Monaghan and you think about, turning professional and all the big nights, and then all of a sudden you're on a Eubank Ben undercard in front of the whole world. What does that mean to you? And I know your brother's sitting there as well as a fighting family, and you kind of go everywhere with him, he goes everywhere with you. What does that mean to you as a family? Yeah,
well, it's massive really. It's been something, stuff of dreams. I started boxing when I was 6 years old, and you can only dream of nights like this, and I've got my opportunity now to go out and do it and in front of 60,000-70,000 people in a big football stadium, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So I want to make the most of this because I know it can set up a lot of big things for me in the future.
Being from Ireland myself, I've always had an eye on your career. We've never actually crossed paths on any fight week, but for you, you've always called out for these big fights and you've never shied away. And I'll say the same about your brother. You've never shied away from any challenge. When this was put to you, how was it put to you, and was there any thought behind it? Like, did you think for a second, you know what, Liam Smith's a very good operator, very experienced, maybe this isn't the right time, or was it just straight, yeah?
Yeah, well, I've been calling for a big fight for a while now, and around the same time the Liam Smith one came, the one with Johnny Beck came, to fight him in Kazakhstan, and both fights I said yes to straight away. I want the best fights. I believe I'm the best fighter in the world in the middleweight division, but I think this one does a lot more for my career, saying there's a huge audience, there's a big crowd, it's one of the biggest events ever in the UK, so the Johnny Beck fight as well would still be there after this fight, but no, Liam Smith's a very good fighter. I realise that. He's a former world champion, been in with a lot of experienced guys, and I know the best version of him is going to turn up Saturday night, and that's the one I want to show up, the one that knocked out Chris Eubank, the one that was world champion, so I believe the best version of him will turn up.
In terms of what Liam Smith does, what weaknesses do you see in his game?
He's a very aggressive fighter. He's likes to put on a lot of pressure like myself. I'm a come forward fighter. One thing for sure, it's going to be an entertaining fight. I think for the 12 rounds it's going to be toe-to-toe action, but after 6 I think I take over the fight, but listen, it's gonna steal the show in my opinion. I think this one is going to be fight of the night.
I want to ask you about what he's had to say in the build-up to this. I heard him in an interview earlier and he said that he believes that Aaron Mckenna is a good fighter. He did say that, but he thought that you were quite naive. He said maybe this is all a little bit too much too soon for you. What do you make of them comments?
No, listen, he can say whatever he wants. It doesn't faze me. If he's expecting me, to come out and then not be able to stick with him halfway through the fight, he'd be making a big mistake. I don't know if he is. He might just be saying that, but deep down I don't know really what he is thinking. From that very first bell, I'm looking to come out there and put on a very good performance and let everyone know my name, and I won't take a backward step. This is going to definitely be fight of the night.
In your last fight you fought Giovanni Estella, and a lot of people maybe didn't realise how good he actually was, and you handled him quite easily, to be honest. And obviously getting that win, you're on that trajectory of that tournament, and then everything falls through. What was your kind of take on that whole situation? Yeah,
again, I had my big opportunity in the prize fighter in Japan. It was there was a lot of money on the line for the winner, $1 million, and then the knockout bonuses, which I thought, I was going to get 3 out of 3 because every style in that tournament suited me. But yeah, I fought a good guy, 14-0, another undefeated guy that I beat, and I done it quite convincingly. So every time I've had the step up, I've came through in flying colours, and I'm looking to do it again on Saturday night. And I think the better the opponent, the better that brings out me. No one's really seen half of my style or performances yet. They've only seen a small percentage of it.
And is it fair to say that 2025 is kind of the coming out party for Aaron Mckenna, and people are going to really start to notice that you are a real player in this middleweight division?
Yeah, it's definitely going to propel my career 100%. if people don't know me now in the boxing world, I think after Saturday night they definitely will. And what an opportunity. It's been so good so far. Big thanks to His Excellency for giving me this opportunity, and I know what's on the line, I know what doors it opens, and it's life-changing really.
2 more questions for you before I let you go. Are you promotionally attached now to Matchroom after the fallout of that whole prize fight of Japan, or is that still up in the air, or what's the situation with you promotionally going forward?
Yeah, well, before this fight it's a 2-fight deal, so after this one it would be another one with Matchroom. But yeah, after the prize fight are cancelled, big thanks to them for giving me this opportunity and get me an even bigger chance to really showcase myself. You know, it was unfortunate that the prize fighter didn't happen or didn't go ahead, but I went and got a bigger opportunity now in my hand, so I'm just very thankful and grateful for it.
Well, last one from me. Obviously, I need to ask you your opinion on the main event. Chris Eubank against Conor Ben. How does it go?
I think early on it's going to be very exciting. Conor's going to come out and try and put it on him straight away. I think that's what he has to do. You know, being the smaller guy, he will be probably strong to weight, that he's not worrying about cutting down any. And Chris will probably have to cut a good bit. But it all depends what sort of effect them punches have on Chris. If they don't have any effect on Chris is going to take over after 5 rounds, I think.
Well, Aaron, just give you the final message to your fans and the Monaghan faithful who are back supporting you this weekend. Do you have a message for them?
Yeah, just a big thanks to everyone for supporting my career, all the Irish and everyone in Monaghan. There's a huge crowd coming from Monaghan and all over Ireland, America as well. There's a good amount of people coming, so just thanks to everyone who's been following my career so far, and Saturday night it's going to get a whole lot bigger.
And thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it, mate. Legend. All right.